We welcome you at our webinar, Practical Usability Guidelines for E-commerce Part 2. If you are an e-commerce shop owner, there is a few issues you should think about to ensure your shop converts visitors into buyers, thus increases revenue. The most important thing, your online shop should be easy to use. Some CMS, like for example Magecom, offer some great solutions. However, it's still up to you to make your website competitive and unique. So let's start from improving the checkout process. In order to make your online shop user-friendly, you have to focus on the improvement of the checkout process. According to numerous usability tests, this is the spot where shoppers abandon their carts and never come back again. Although there is easy steps that may crucially cut your online shop cart abandonment index and make the checkout area more user-friendly for your customers. Require no upfront registration. Many online shops are requiring that user create an account to make their first purchase. Of course, it's necessary for companies to collect information about their customers, but many shoppers are discouraged from having to register a new user ID just to make a purchase. How users see the registration? Many shoppers see registration from a very different perspective. They are maybe skeptic about providing personal information, especially to online shops with whom they don't have a trusted relationship yet. Shoppers come out of the website with certain expectation created from previous experience. Shoppers are trying to avoid situations they feel might compromise their privacy. They also shun anything they take as likely to land in a junk mail. Many shoppers have difficulty to remember a huge number of ID password combinations they already have, and they are disinclined to create one more. Also, you should let your shoppers to add and compare items in a shopping cart before proceeding to the checkout step. If your website asks the customer to register before even adding items to the shopping cart, many of them will look elsewhere to shop. Resume. Provide customers an access to a full shopping cart view and let them complete the checkout step as a guest and sign up at the end. Also, there is an important thing. Let shoppers know how many steps the checkout process takes. The registration should be optional. Another thing you should do is to eliminate all distractions on the checkout page. During the checkout process, the customer should concentrate only on completing the purchase. What do we mean by distraction? Anything that distracts your shopper from committing the final step. This can be anything from call to action that prompts shopper to sign up for email newsletters and remind them to like your website on Facebook. None of distraction should be presented on shopping cart page. A good example of closed checkout is Amazon. They want to make sure that once shopper is ready to buy, they focus only on that task. Anything that does not help you get a purchase is a distraction. Add descriptions to form field labels. According to numerous usability testing, including mobile e-commerce usability, the vast majority of customers has trouble understanding different form fields labels. Sometimes it may be critical when a shopper cannot make sense of a label for the required field, which leads to shopping cart abandonment. 92% of over 100 largest e-commerce websites in US have one or more inadequate form field description and checkout page. If the shopper doesn't understand the label itself or is unsure of its meaning, an additional description can help. The most common offenders to cause confusion are technical jargon, abbreviation, the special site industry features. For example, numeric dates. European and North American use a different date format. Monetary amount. Accounting style vary from country to country as well. They can include the demical and thousand separators, which themselves can take multiple shapes, a dot, a comma, or a space. Password. You should clearly state what are the password requirements. minimum and maximum number of characters. It should be numbers, register, and so on. Phone number. Also, does it have to include a country code, spaces, or dashes? Credit card number. Do spaces should be added or not? Surprisingly, many online shops will reject the card number if spaces are included, even though this is how they are printed on the most credit cards. Credit card security code. Keep in mind that security codes are printed in different places and in a varying length depending on the card type. Address line 1 and address line 2. The question is, does my apartment number and a floor belong in address line 1 or 2? State clearly what both address lines should contain. Industry-specific values. Do not expect your shoppers to be experts in your industry. They may not know what means issuing bank or product SKU. Abbreviations. When the shopper is asked to enter data, it's not always clear if you should provide the abbreviations or a full name. There are a few common ways to add descriptions for form fields. Inline descriptions. This type of description is permanently visible to a customer. It can be placed under each field with light gray color or another color according to design, and should be very brief. Tooltips. Sometimes it takes a form of question mark. Clicking on it, you see the text of the description or a learn more icon, especially useful if you want to explain it in details. Dynamic description. Twitter is a good example of such type of description. This is when you see the written text disappearing while typing in this field or appearing next to the field. Contextual words like continue, proceed, or next need clarification. Contextual words like continue are ambitious and tend to confuse customers. Depending on the customer states of mind, a button labeled continue in a shopping cart could mean one of the following. Either continue shopping, say if the customer is also looking for a shirt to go with those jeans, continue to check out, if the customer has all the product they need or just wants to pay. The person reacts depending on the state of mind, may cause confusion. The solution is fairly straightforward. Simply avoid using contextual words like continue in your links and buttons. Another example is word back. Back to the last page or back to the search results. Where? And how about proceed? There are also contextual words that change in meaning depending on the context and the customer's state of mind. Instead, use words that aren't open to interpretation, such as check out now or shop more. Auto-detect a city and state immediately after zip code is provided, a mock-up of a country selector using autocomplete. Customers don't like filling out forms. This causes many customers to rush through the fields, and as a consequence, they often misspelling things like their city or state. On the number of occasions, shoppers do not notice the misspelling. As a result, orders are completed with the wrong address. When implementing auto-detection, be aware of the following. Sometimes a zip code is applicable to a region or multiple cities. In this case, add the relevant city suggestion to your city field and have the customer pick the correct one. If your shopper has already provided the zip code in an earlier step, like in the shipping calculator, automatically pre-fill the zip code in the current step. You shouldn't skip the city or state field from your form since people expect them to be there. You should just pre-fill them with the correct data after the zip code has been entered. No system is perfect, and zip codes do change, so always allow the customer to manually change the state and city you've chosen, for the rare cases where the system is wrong. Use clear error indications. Make sure that error notifications on your website are easy for users to understand. Nothing is more frustrating than not being able to make a purchase and not being able to figure out why. If this happens, your potential customer may give you a second shot and try again, but it's unlikely they'll try more than 3 times. So make your error messages clear. Say to your customer in clear, dark language what do they need to do. Make those messages easy to see by using red or highlighted yellow text to increase the error text visibility. Also, place the error message directly above or next to the specific item that needs correction. There is nothing worse than a blanket error message at the top of the page that leaves someone guessing. Final cost. You should provide shipping and tax costs sooner rather than later. Shoppers will hesitate to continue with the checkout process if they don't know how much it will cost to ship the item. If you provide a link from a shopping cart page to general shipping rates, make sure the shoppers does not have to leave the checkout process page. Usability tests showed that shoppers would definitely abandon the website if they did not have the total cost of their purchase before being asked to provide their credit card information. Sites or companies also typically lose a lot of credibility when this occurs. Ultimate usability checklist for checkout process. Providing access to a full shopping cart. List product details and a clear product image in a shopping cart. Link customers to full product details. Let users easily remove items, including setting quantity to 0. Make registration optional. Allow users to check out as a guest. Provide complete summary of the purchase before requesting a credit card information. Have a linear checkout process, a step progress indicator throughout the entire checkout process. Retain customers' previously entered information. Include form field labels descriptions. Avoid contextual words like continue, back, and proceed. Don't use an apply button. Auto-detect city and state after zip code is provided, or mock-up a country selector using autocomplete. Format expiration date to appear exactly as it does on the credit card. Use only one-column form fields. Make default billing address as shipping address. Use clear error indications. Keep the number of input fields to the minimum. Don't require necessary information. Ensure that confirmation thank you page provides customer with a timeline of when they can expect their order to be fulfilled. Link from mini cart to a full cart with an icon. Do not take the users to the shopping cart page each time they add the item. Each time a user adds an item to the shopping cart, confirm that the item has been added. Inform customers if the item is available. Don't take the user out of the checkout process. Inform the users about delivery times. Send out a confirmation email. Tell the customers what happens next. eShop navigation helps shoppers to achieve their goals fast and easy. Every shopper should be able to look at the page in the website and answer the question, where I am, where have I been, where can I go, what is here. Let's review navigation structure. There are many ways to build a successful and reliable e-commerce navigation system for your online shop. First-rate navigation for content that users are most likely to hunt for. Second-rate navigation for less trending content or any sort of information. Direct horizontal navigation, vertical navigation, and drop-down navigation. So let's review main menu issues. Keep it simple. Effective e-commerce navigation should make it as easy as possible for customers to find what they want and get to the relevant product page as quickly as possible. A user-friendly navigation structure will allow you smooth browsing, which ultimately encourages shoppers to continue exploring the website and turn them into loyal customers. Grouping subcategories in drop-down menus is a vital part, making them both manageable and scalable, and many online shoppers have done so. Although the top-level categories shouldn't be only text labels, but clickable elements do not conflict with expectation of majority, who appreciate the headers to be clickable. Put the same subcategory within multiple main categories when necessary. When a subcategory should logically appear in multiple parent categories, but appears only in one, users are often led astray. It happens when the subcategory may fit to a few parent categories, and shoppers expect to find it there. For example, chairs. Shoppers might look in the dining room and living room sections. The ideal solution is to think of a completely unambiguous set of parent categories. This is not always realistic. Therefore, to avoid the severe usability problem of shoppers not being able to find a subcategory where they expect, which often lead them to conclude that the store simply doesn't carry the item, consider placing the subcategory in multiple parent categories. There are two main approaches to feature the same category in multiple parent categories. Each has an advantage and disadvantages. For example, put the subcategory in one place in a website system, then link to the destination in the other parent categories. This may be confusing if the shopper knows they have clicked a link in a menu named Dining Room but landed in accessories section if your website has the breadcrumbs. Or if you could duplicate the category so that each is unique entry in the website hierarchy with proper breadcrumbs paths. The downside here is the technical complexity. Remark: in Magento, it's easy to prevent duplicate pages, as CMS lets you add one product to different categories in one click and set canonical URLs. Search. Not everyone likes to browse. Many of customers have an idea of what they are looking for when they come to your e-commerce website. Some of them will go straight to the search box, meaning this tool does not only have to be easy to find, but it must be effective. Here's a few tips on making your search box and results usable. Search boxes are placed on top of the web shop. Usability guru Jakob Nielsen did a study that revealed 56% of shoppers look for the search box in the upper right corner, while 44% looked in the upper left. In other words, these are two ideal options for the search box location. Show customers what they're searching for. Repeat search text on the results page for users can confirm their search. Make sure your search results are accurate. Unless you are selling fonts, you should use images in the search results. This way shoppers can start shopping right away. Show them what is relevant. Shoppers are expecting to see relevant items related to the search items they submit, so make sure that all items are tagged properly. It is also a good idea to offer sort by relevance, that customers know you are showing them a wider range of products for their benefit. Give customers the power to improve search results. By giving shoppers ways to improve their search results, you are giving them more chances to find something they want to buy. Maintain the homepage navigation framework. Keep the search results within your shop's main framework so shoppers can easily navigate to another area after they are done viewing the search results. Make something out of nothing. Instead of showing customers a dead-end page that says no matches found or better luck next time, show them the coolest thing you have got. Search boxes and action buttons should be simple. Keep the design of search box simple, and also include an action button to let users search, find, go, or submit. Use autocomplete. Autocomplete is a great way to improve the effectiveness of online shop search and minimize the risk of misspelling and therefore inaccurate results. Filtering. Getting filtering improves findability and lets shoppers to find the product they want in less time. If they can't find the exact product they require in minimal time, there is a good chance they will go to a shop where they can. Let's take a look on how people look at 10,000 items once they are sorted. Usability researchers demonstrate that people normally see a very small number of items in each search result set. Many shoppers do not view even a second page of results, and almost no one goes past the third page of the results. To avoid customers' confusion, most designers place sorting options in a drop-down list that is as far as possible from the search box, as well as any filters, which are often on the left. Due to poor search results, shoppers are sometimes cautious of shop searches and will often browse through the website to find the desired item. For users that are browsing in order to find a product, filtering within a category is fundamental to enhance product findability. Filters allow customers to reduce the number of items within a product list by filtering out products that don't fit to specific criteria. This is often more useful for customers who have a certain level of knowledge about the products they need. The product listing uses commonly used filters such as price, manufacturer, category, color, which many users will be familiar with. Good examples of proper filtering are Magento stores. The CMS has a standard model, Shop By, which lets you set different types of filtering options. Thank you for being with us. We wish you good luck and success.